Hey guys, sorry my webcam's not working the best today. Check back. Hey, can notice I'm trying to fix that right now. I was gonna stream earlier, but I passed out. I fell asleep. So now I'm here. That's the story. It's fixed. Beautiful. Okay. This stream, I'm fixing Blinky Learner 2 because I am on a deadline. You can sleep when you die. I think I like momentarily died this afternoon. Okay. I'll show you guys probably this demo because I broke the pins while trying to fix this thing. I think I need to use a 10k pot instead of a 100k one. 100k pots are like the only thing I have. Because you don't get to use the full utility of the trim pot. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's kind of a little bit better now. It's just the asynchronous reset isn't working, or like the synchronous reset isn't working. It doesn't reset at 9. It just keeps going. So, I fixed the wire in the back. That's. I can't believe I forgot to make that wire change, but apparently I did. Yeah. So yeah, that was the thing. For a 74LS47, for a 74LS for a 74LS74, the clear is low, right? So if it goes low, it resets. I need to check my logic. 74LS47, the reset is low clear. Yeah, it does. That's invert, yeah, so it's low clear and then high, nothing happens. So by default it's high, low to reset. Okay. I think I screwed that up with the circuit because I was so confused with it before. I'm gonna make myself a note for that. So I need to redesign this circuit in order to fit that condition. I also need to adjust the footprints of the resistors because they're too small. And then I decrease the resistance of the green LED because the green LED needs a needs more current to pass through it. The rest of the items are fine. It's just the resistor footprint was way too small. So I think I'm gonna make its distance a little bit larger. This is gonna be one expensive circuit. Hi Power Mike. Yeah, late stream. You picked the one day, decided to sleep through the whole day to stream late. This is such good timing. Husky, the story is I fell asleep as well. Oh, you guys should see this. Bellum doesn't get to see this. Bellum will see this afterwards. Look at this. It's my very own flight controller. With a power switch. I should turn off the light. You guys can see this. So there's a power switch. There's like switches up here that turn on like blue LEDs. And then there's like really high joysticks for some reason for like drone control. And then it's not very ergonomically friendly. I still have to like CAD something to slap on the back, but it's a good start. Fully integrated radio controller. This bad boy can hold so many data points. I missed the Java final once for sleep. You made that. Yes, I did make this. I did make this. And the teacher wouldn't maybe make it up. He was new. Ah, that's sad. All right, so I'm gonna be doing this stream in the darkness, I guess. You'll see a lot of this. Okay, so what the heck am I doing here? So basically by the reset button's low. I flipped this basically. I flipped this. I can't annotate my screen like I do on Zoom, but basically I had the assumption that the reset state was high, and I needed some way to make it high, which is not the case, because for a NAND gate, if both inputs are high, then it goes low, right? But I don't want that to happen, because I just learned that the reset state, if it's low, it'll reset. If it's high, it won't do anything. So I think this is the next step to do. I'm going to use Microsoft Paint again. Okay. Scale my logic here. So I have my signal from the button, right? So when the button is pressed... Why are my tablets sitting so weird? Why do I have like 8 billion things open? Monitor 3. Okay. It's a little more right now. Okay, so basically, so I have my button, right? So when the button is pressed, that'll be 1. No press. That's equal to be 0. And then I have my reset logic, which is if output 2 is and output 4 are both high, then reset equals 1. Otherwise, reset equals 0. So basically I have O2 and O4 down here going into an AND gate. I'm gonna do this math like very clearly here, just so I don't like screw this up later on. Okay, so the button, just call this BTN, doesn't need a reset. So it's a signal, right? And then the next thing I need to do is just OR it together, so I can get the combination between the two signals. And then after the OR, basically this is going to give me a high or a low signal, right? It's going to give me, this is, at this point of the circuit. Is the music too loud? Save your MS Paint work. I usually don't save my MS Paint work, but just for you, Husky, just for you. I don't even have a place to save it. Sure, I'll save it in important documents. Actually, no, I'll save it in my projects. Yes, that's a good place. Okay. Can we get a flow capacitor report? I tried that once, it didn't end well. Oh, blow a resistor reward. Oh, And the reason why Chris got that nice thing. How about fry an op-amp reward? Okay. So at this point of the circuit, what we have here is button plus O2 and O4. Right? So basically it'll tell us if the button is pressed, or, so button is pressed, or O2, O4, basically binary 10 detected. It's gonna output 1. High. But I need a low reset, so I have to feed this into an inverter. And then I'll basically get a low signal. Over here, right? So that's going to be low if true. Alright, so now I have to turn it into a NAND gate implementation. Okay. So the AND gate's going to turn into a NAND gate connected to an inverter gate. So this is going to be the same, I believe. 04. But the OR gate's going to be two inverter gates, like, or two NAND gates like this. This goes into itself. Button will go into itself like this. And then I have a NAND gate right here. Oh! Not this late in the night. I can't make much noise, but thank you. Thank you, Bread Yo, for the follow. How many points for GitHub PR? Oh, I still have to do that, huh, Canarsa? I'm so sorry. It's been so long. I haven't touched macro board. I do have to touch macro board again because my friend's birthday is coming soon. Actually, it's been 1 year since the creation of the original macro board. Like 1 full year. It's the really bulky one. And so it'll be a great birthday present. And I need another NAND gate. I think I have this implemented in my circuit. Basically, this is going to be the reset. And all I need to do is eliminate 2 of the NAND gates because they're going to be equal. And then this becomes, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need that last inverter gate. I have most of the circuit right already, just like I need that last inverter gate, right? So the button goes into the first one, 02, 04, they go together. And then I didn't know that you have to like toggle the reset, so. What? Okay, I need to like place the unit D. So it's going to use the entire IC for this. Okay. I believe that's the case. This water tastes strange. Okay. 1K for those LEDs is fine. So I fixed the logic for the reset circuit. I don't know why I was inverting though. Yeah, this should be the right logic. I'll build it on a circuit just to test it after this before I order it, just to make sure I'm not, like losing my mind. But I'm pretty sure. I just need to feed it back into itself, I believe. I'll do some, because this is just one more NAND gate, so I just need to do a little of wiring to verify that this is correct. But look, right, by default, everything is 0 here, and so it would be high, high, which this would be low, inverted, and it would be high. So the reset by default is going to be 1. Let me draw it out. So there's going to be 3 scenarios, right? So scenario 1. Nothing is turned on. So that means the circuit so this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0. 0, 0 is just 1. This goes to 1. I'll put it in purple because this is making me a little bit colorblind, or blue. So this would be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 goes to 1. And then 1, 1 goes to 0, and then 0, 1 goes to 1. So no reset. So 1 equals no reset, right? So, scenario 2. Oh, yeah. Button press. So if the button is pressed, just draw the circuit again. So if the button is pressed, it means this is going to be 1, which means the output's going to be 0. 0, 0, 1. And then 1, 0 is going to output 1 on the other end, and it's going to be 0. So 0 equals reset. Okay. Finally, scenario 3. Bin 10. Basically, if you have a binary value of 10 detected, then just draw this one more time. Okay, in this case, this is going to be 0. Binary 10 which means 1 and 1. And 1, 1 is going to be 0 output. It's going to be 0, 1 here. And then 1, 0 is going to be... Oh, there's a scenario 4. So 1, 0 is going to be 1, and then output is 0. So 0 is equal to reset. Scenario 4 is if they're both pressed, right? If they're both pressed, it's going to be 0, 0, 1, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. So this circuit is the right one. See, now drinking sus water. Yeah, I should probably switch my water out. This water is sus. Let me just drink something like apple juice or something. Bella would remember, I used to keep like apple juice down there. I didn't try the apple juice yet. I don't think any of my family members have gone to Costco. I have not. I gotta try someday though. Hi Maggie. I'm up late to finish correcting the Blinky learner circuit. Basically this. So I just gotta make a few soldering connections afterwards to test this new circuit out. I'm pretty sure it'll work. Okay, so After that, I have to. The next thing I have to correct is the footprint assignment tool. I need to make sure that I have a bigger width for these resistors. So, according to my fusion model, a comfortable width for a 1/4 watt resistor is going to be, I believe it's 7 millimeters. I'm just gonna check though, because when I soldered this together, it was like way too tight, and I really didn't like it. It was really uncomfortable. By component gauge. You designed everything on Fusion before buying it and stuff. Oh, absolutely not. No, because like when you're developing a project, right? Like you have to keep in mind that lead time exists, basically, or not lead time, but like I don't know what you call it, but basically the time in between when you buy the product and when you get the product. If I buy it from Amazon, right, that will take me like 2 days tops. If I buy it from the school, that'll take like 2 months tops. So when I develop a project, I come up with the ideas of parts and things I would need to finish the project, and then I buy it right off the bat. That way I can use that time in between to develop the project, and then when I'm done developing it, I'll receive the product. Now, here's where the principle of infinite budget comes in, and like why I have a problem with it throughout some of the projects I do. I always assume infinite budget before I start a project, just because I can buy all the materials that I need. All the materials that I could possibly need for a project, I just get here first, right? Even if I might not end up using it in the future, it's just that when I start like actually building a prototype version of it together, I don't go like, oh, I forgot to buy an Arduino, let me just go buy it off Amazon real quick. And that's why I say I assume infinite budget. I can assume that the fact that I can buy anything in the world with this money, even though I'm in like serious debt. It's probably not a good business practice, but like in most research and development practices, that's what grants are used for. And did you know that if you talk to companies that have really high taxes, they can like write off taxes to some of these organizations in which they are developing these projects. And so good networking is basically finding these companies and saying, hey, I see you have some extra tax money you're supposed to pay to the government. You can use this like one tax law, I forgot what the name is, but basically allows them to donate that to another organization and use that as kind of like tax write-off. Robotis? I don't think it's Robotis. That's not the case for Robotis. But like some other companies. Because I know that's what we do for Hyperloop in order to get sponsorships. And, I do also have sponsorships like Kitty Matcha, but it's not official. Now, infinite budget is only the case for like small-scale projects, right? Oh my god, I spelled so great for a project, and the feeling of raw power I feel right now is unmeasurable. It's funny, that's funny. Res gauge. So I made this resistor gauge for my circuit construction workshop, and this thing is really cool because it looks cool. That's the first thing. The second thing is that it allows you to cut your resistors to size while putting on a breadboard, so that they go in perfectly and level with the top of the breadboard. So in this case, if we have, let's say the distance between the radius, it's 8 millimeters, I believe. Yeah, 8 millimeters. So I designed this for the bottom hole being a 1/4 watt resistor, and then the top being a 1/2 watt resistor. And if you need to cut any transistors, LEDs, diodes, you just use the side holes right here. So 8 millimeters is the length between the two holes that we want to aim for. So in KiCad, if I go back to my schematic, I can see that for all the resistors, I'm using this footprint. In which this footprint, so I go to resistor.txt. This is why I hate working with resistors, because they have so many like variants. And then I see the footprint. The pitch is 5.08 millimeters horizontal, which means if I go ahead and try to measure this, so this is the origin, and if I go to the right by 2, you can see that the bottom says dx equals 5.08 millimeters. I don't know why it's millimeters, not mils, but anyways. So I need to find the one that, because like it's 3.6 d.1, that's fine and all, but I need 8 millimeters. And it's not going to be 8 millimeters, so the closest it looks like I can get for this variant is 7.62. If I go ahead and look at the 7.62 footprint, you can see that this is slightly longer, which prevents the resistors from like crimping up. Oh, there's a moth in my room. When you're putting them on the PCB. So this is the one I'm going to use. And you can like scroll through the schematics to see the other ones too. This was 10 millimeters. It's way too thick. So because I said the 1/4 inch is 8 millimeters on here, this one has a little bit of like leeway room. The closest is 7.62, so I'm going to replace all the resistors in the footprint here with 7.62 millimeters. Is there an easy way to do this? Do I have to like just do it one by one? I guess I'm doing it one by one. You can also see the 3D view of it as well. Okay. Apply safe scheme to continue. Now before I port this over to the actual PCB, I think I need to go ahead and replace all the resistor connections real quick, because all these dimensions are going to change. I'm also going to have to view my rat's nest. Oh shoot, there. Save to OneDrive. Did I open this on OneDrive? Because I realized I was working on this earlier on my computer, and then sometimes if I don't sync it to OneDrive, it deletes all my work. Okay, hopefully not, because I'm going to work on this right now. Well, I got to delete all the resistor connections first. This stupid connection that I forgot. I'm gonna put this here so I don't forget. But like this one. Uh-oh. I'm doing this in FCU. I'm using this with. Oh, why is it so weird? Oh, it's a. There we go. Which division did I use before? It was this one, right? Maybe. It was this one. Yeah, no, it was this one. Okay, yeah. I was so mad when I caught this error. Okay. So now that's fixed. Just continue removing the resistor wires. Okay. So I have 7 resistors over here on the side, and then on the... Okay, I also have these ones to take care of. because like this kind of doesn't automatically adjust it for you. And then for the green LED, I also have to adjust this to down to 330 ohms. Well, it's gonna auto adjust for me anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna update PCB from schematic. No net symbol found for useful U3 on pin 4. So I think these are like longer now. So I measure the distance between these two. It's gonna be 0.2 inches. Okay, hold on. Mill to in. I can't do mill to in calculations in my head. No. Mill to 5.0 millimeter. It didn't change. Print assignment tool. I did change it. No net found for symbol U3 on pin 10. What's U3? U3 is 86. Because it's not connected. Do I really have to? I guess. Okay. It wants me to go ahead and explicitly state that the XOR gate doesn't have anything attached to it. Which I get, but still. I'm not using these gates. Why would I? Let's see. Okay, are you happy now? Okay, chill. U3. Got a favorite pair of resistor leg bending pliers? Oh, yes I do. These are my favorite. They're really expensive, but like, when I first started using electronics, like this is what the pair of pliers I used, and like the red one as well. I have like all the Creality blue ones, but these are ones that are my favorite. Also, because it's red. How many layers is this? 2? Yeah, it's a 2-layer PCB. I'm not made of money, Maggie. I don't think I've ever done like a 4-layer PCB before, or like 8 even. Okay, these resistors need to lengthen up, bulk up. How do I edit the footprint of this? Replace footprints with those specified. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is a mess. Okay. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen. So all my resistors are completely destroyed. But that's okay. I can like redo them. I'm gonna delete these traces so I can just redo them. The 7-segment display works perfectly though, it works like a charm. Oh. Okay. Resistors, I'm gonna move this here. Okay, then these ones I'm gonna move like a square down. Yeah, these are gonna be in the way. Like, correcting this crap is, like, more annoying than actually making it in the first place. Okay, so, oh, this is gonna have to be, like, over here. Okay. This is getting a little bit more crowded here now. Okay, and then, oh yeah, I wanted to also flip the trim pot. There we go. Yeah, so that it can be rotated the correct direction. Save my work. I would say document your code, but this is not code, and if I would say it, I would be a hypocrite. What did you say about Python again, Huskabai? Python? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about to get way more crowded. This is very close to the top. Okay, now I just have to like relabel everything. Okay, this will make it a little bit easier for right now. Okay, then I gotta drag this to here. Let me get a reference board so you can see it. What it looks like blank. It's all messed up in here. Got rubber bands. I like some like good rubber bands. You know what? That's going on my Amazon wish list. Good rubber bands. Because all the rubber bands I have in this household are like garbage. Complete garbage. Python, I mean snake, I mean that type of safety and efficiency. Safety and efficiency, yes. So this is the naked board, which I think looks pretty nice, aside from its faults. So 0.0. It looks like this. And this would be on the front silk screen. That's how I did it. I will Amazon you more garbage rubber bands, the thinnest they have. Oh no! Please don't. Nurse, I'm gonna go ahead and mail you some of these garbage PCBs once I know them. Like, if you put them together, they won't work. If you guys want some prototype PCBs that don't work because I built them wrong, let me know. I can hook you up. Oh yeah. This changes to 330 as well. I also gotta make these larger. The plus and minus on this LED are just abysmal. I thought this would be a really easy, nice, easy, simple fix. It was not nice, it was not easy, and it was not a simple fix. I gotta correct my mistakes here. I don't even know if students will be able to finish this in 2 hours. We'll have to see though. Okay, what did they make this thing? Make this like this guy did. You know, 0303. And also to change the front silk screen. So, front silk screen. Can they cause fires with them? Is it a fix though? These are the broken ones. I mean, you can fix them. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix them afterwards. Like, you can make them functional, but you just need to do a little bit of bodging. Basically, you need to wire some wires in places, and then it'll work. But they're free PCBs. I'll even put up a tutorial on how to fix them. So it's not a bug, it's a feature. Yes, we need to teach students how to fix PCBs by fixing their mistakes. That'd be a fun workshop. What are you doing here? Okay, then for these ones, they're also the same size. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a Via. Oh. Did you botch the boards to fully working order? If not, we are in for another revision. I'm going to try to do that like after I fix this PCB. I'm going to go to my workstation and just finish up the wiring for the NAND gate. Because if I do that, I think it'll be functional. Because the only two big errors were the fact that the flip-flop wasn't connected, and then also the NAND gate logic was wrong because I didn't flip it. But there's another NAND gate I can just solder it to that will fix it. So I think that's because I have all nine bodged boards you guys can have for fun. You can cut traces off the PCB with a knife and then bodge a wire. I don't think I want to do that. Me and knives aren't best friends. Yeah, X-Acto knife. I remember seeing one of my friends slice his finger open with an X-Acto knife, and it was a bit of a sight to him. It was a sight. Wait, what? Wait, isn't this like 0.005? Yeah, it is, huh? Aren't best friends, aren't. Oh my gosh, I love knives. Let me show you my knives. I went to the clinic for a splinter that would not come out. They wanted $400 just to look at it and give me a price. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got an X-Acto knife and cut it out. Oh my goodness. That sounds brutal. Hi, Niacy. How are you doing today? Wait, what do you mean? Oh my goodness. Tiny letters, tiny letters. Wait, no. Okay, I gotta make these all invisible. Isn't one for trim on the bottom? It is. Yeah. sterilize it with a lighter. Concern. Oh, should I move this downwards? You think that's enough room? Maybe. That might be too short though. Whatever, I'll deal with it when it comes. Right, this one's also not centered. This one is, though. Okay. Anything I miss? So now I need to connect everything back up. Which is awesome. Right, it's X to do the wiring. Okay. Just make sure into is connected. It is. Okay, toggle now goes down there. CC goes here, the discharge goes here. Reset button goes down here. No. And then on the green end, there you go. Alright, and then this crap. There we go, there. Wait, why is this like off-centered? Be like that, I think. So I can go here, there, there. Okay. I can fire it up. Oh, hey, Positron. Positron. This one time I saw Lockblock Fafa put a capacitor up to his bench. PSC, the FBI got involved in his Layla in Mexico until everyone forgot about it. Am I streaming out of Mexico? Oh, you never know. You'll never know. What about pin 3? What about pin 3? What about pin 3? What pin 3? Where's pin 3? What am I doing? Why not take 4 over? What? I'm confused. What context is this for? What's the context? Pin 3 is the top right piece. Where? I'm not following you, Kandarsa. Just keep going until you run into that bridge. Nice, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but no, I mean, I'm just thinking ahead. Okay, I'll understand it probably in like a few minutes. I was just looking at lithium battery fires. Those seem bad. Vapes exploding in pockets. I mean, I have real lithium batteries in my room right now. I sure hope those don't explode. Oh my goodness. Okay, so quick story. One of the engineering teams over at Cal Poly had a lithium battery fire. I think they were building some sort of UGV, and apparently now we're not allowed to like play with batteries because they were irresponsible lithium polymer batteries. All right, thank you, Positron, for coming. I'll see you. Bye. There's a story behind every rule. So much energy in them. Yeah, I have a whole box of 18650 batteries. Like that's outside my garage, waiting to explode. I'm gonna use them someday for a workshop. Someday. Oh, this is a very weird trace. Where it going? Maybe I should route it around here instead. There you go. It's slightly better. There. That's 04. So 04 is gonna have to go. Or it's gonna go over here. It's a little too close for comfort, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and make a smaller trace. There we go. And then this one's gonna go right on top of it. Wait, what? There we go. Let's sort it out in the Control B or B. And everything's filled. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna please run the design rules checker. 12 errors. I don't care about those. Are there unconnected items? Yes, there is. Discharge. Oh. Oh, ow. Okay, I gotta disable that. I'm gonna go into cardiac arrest because of this. My poor headphones. Oh, you poor things. Just like yeeted them off my head. I got scared. Oh my goodness, TMKK, chill. Alright, I gotta disable that. It was so peaceful. It was so quiet. You just had to ruin the piece. I thought I did something wrong there. Cause I was like, oh yeah, this is in the wrong place. I was like, I got an error. They didn't do things right, and then like, I heard the bong, and I was like, uh-oh. Jeez, my ears. TMKK, are you in here? Everything was fine until TMKK and the Fire Nation raided. I am awake now, yeah. Unconnected items 3. Oh. Oh, right, because I have to. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay. Thank goodness for a DRC, the design rules checker. Okay, really should be using more. Because I completely forgot about this circuit. So basically I have to bodge this by connecting this to multiple locations now. Basically just fixing a boo-boo. So what is this again? UiPath 3? Yeah, it can point and yell at all my vias, you know, if it wants to. Okay, let's try again. Okay. No unconnected items. That's a good sign. Oh my Jesus. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm turning that off. Turning that crap off. Not tonight. Full Christmas, shame on Team KK. Alright, no more. No more. No more. No more. The heck is this screen called? Okay, I'm turning that off. It's too late for this. I suspect Team KK is Blinky. I'm wearing headphones, so it just like blasts my ears. I'm talking pretty quietly, so I don't think I'm waking up anyone right now. It was pretty late, though. Labs. How are you not already deaf from percussion? I have my headphones up on 60%. I still can barely hear things. I think percussion has made me deaf. It's 10 a.m. here. It's loud just watching. I'm sorry, Inspector Diameter. Log in Twitch. Oh, my ears. They hurt. It's pain. Why do I have to log in via token? Stupid app. Your bong rights have been revoked. What is it? Alert box. Save settings, subscriptions, settings, donations, save settings, hosts. I don't know why it's like so loud. Settings, raids. Why is it out 100%? Save settings. Okay. Okay, let's test it out. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh, good. Subscription, good. Donation, good. Okay, no longer will it blast me in the ear. Okay. I'm sorry, guys, but I want to preserve my hearing before I turn too old. And I'm sure you guys would appreciate that as well. So until further notice, no loud bongs. Bong test? Sure, you can do a bong test. I'm pretty sure I fixed it though. The bong is dead after a year. Thank goodness. You get this nice, like, very calm sound. It's like you guys find like the one type of stream alert box notification that actually still has the bong in it, and I forgot to remove it. Okay. Alright, so I think all of them are connected now. What is clear tracks and videos? Merge collinear tracks. Track discharge. What is this? What did it do? I don't know what it did. Okay, unconnected items, no. Good. Like, these don't matter because, you know, For some reason, KiCad actually fills the vias in for me. So they actually still exist on the board as like really tiny drill holes. And then if we do a continuity test on them, they still work. So for example, so this one would be for the reset button. That goes from pin 2 of this IC. That goes to the resistor. Yeah, it's still very much continuous. To the reset button. So KiCad actually makes JLC PCB fill in the vias, which is awesome. Don't know why it doesn't do that for the rest. It generally gets a fill, but Altium doesn't have that feature. Cause so like on my Altium PCBs, whenever there's a via, it's like it's a big gaping hole. Yeah, like Altium, no. Altium, they don't do it for some reason. It's really annoying. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? I am missing this thing. I'm gonna make my tracing smaller. Yeah, that works, right? Control 3. They don't look like the correct distance from each other, to be honest. But they are. It looks off. You can notice Austin does it. They blame me for ranging. Well, you did the raid when it had the really loud noise, a disturbance in the force. Okay. I think this PCB is ready to order. So before I order it, I'm gonna go ahead and bodge the rest of this PCB to make sure it works. The only thing that I changed was I redirected the output of 8 into 12 and 13 and refitted the reset pin into 11. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, no, because yeah, I'm gonna have to take the entire IC out in order to do that, because then the reset pin would be This reset would be connected to the output, unless I do some advanced bodging. Advanced bodging. We should have reviewers do that when we do the robotic shop. Announce loud noise before they say "okay, bot," or they play bot. It's like the lunk alarm inside the Planet Fitness or something like that, right? Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and test it on my setup here. Try to build it and stuff. And then we'll see if it works or not. The PCB drawer is a mess. I have a bunch of these voltage regulator boards I also need to test. To get a LiPo driver as well. It's also a thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and move move to the workbench then. Let's see if I was right about a few things. Where's my camera? I have a whole setup for this, I think. Here. Yeah. This connects to I've seen buys where they drill through the PCB to get a BJ pin. Okay. We're gonna make sure this PCB like works for sure. Ah, beautiful. Oh, please. Please activate. I just realized how dusty my setup is. So dusty. Where's my camera? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me check my connections. Connections look good. Oh, okay, I found it, guys. Hey guys, it's my workbench setup. Welcome to it. I built this circuit, try to test what was wrong. The original one. See, this light helped. Alright, let's see if the if I can make this PCB work for me. Wait, before I do anything, my floating DDN logo just finished printing. Which is exciting. Look at this, guys. It's a big green cube. Let's take this off. Center. I still can't believe my Ender 3 is like the most accurate printer that I own. Like it's so nice. It's so accurate. There's so much heat in this thing. Basically a big green cube. I don't know what to do with this. Am I being loud? Actually, wait, let me try something. So, I can't be loud, measure it. It's, trust me on this, guys. It's 3 inches, 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches. 27 cubic inch cube. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna switch my mic. How's this, guys? Ooh, do. Is that good? That's why these cubes are for to calibrate the printer. Do you guys hear me? It's certainly a different mic. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's the mic that's on my headphones. So mono mic, but well, we'll see. Gotta bring my big green cube to school tomorrow. Put it here. Okay,
It's lower in terms of quality, but I can hear you. Good. It's a gamer mic. True. So we can see the this thing up close, just as a demonstration. Oh, okay. I was like soldering this thing this morning, trying to get it to work. All right, I think everything's cool here. We have lighting. Too much lighting on this area, so I'm just gonna close this light. Please, my solderless breadboard. It is sick. Solderless breadboard. I mean, solderless breadboard. That's what this is. It's a rat's nest, but not very useful anymore. I should also get my phone so I can see chat. Where's my phone? Late night stream. Let's go. Okay, I can see chat. Chat can hear me. I'm not being too loud. Basically, this is my flight controller that I built. It's very cool, very nice. Alright. I need to botch this thing in order for this to work again. This IC actually has to be like taped down in order to work because I kind of ruined it earlier. What does it control? Anything you want, really. So the point of this controller was really to allow for control of like RC cars, drones, whatever you might want. Basically, it just sends out a packet of information coming from this controller. And if you have a receiver NRF24L01 or any other like RF receiver on the other end, it can send the packet to it. And on the other end, you can have some kind of control system for like a autonomous car or a robot or a drone. You can control it with it. So it's like an Xbox controller, but more janky, and it's more open source. Open source. So it'll send you a bunch of information from this like control panel in the center. Don't know if you can see that. I think like this cost me about $30-40 to make, and like it has almost the same functionality as like a commercial flight controller in terms of compatibility with these electronics. And custom flight controllers are like hundreds of bucks. So very cost efficient, I would say. That's what I'm going for here. Is it TCP so that you don't have to deal with UDP? No, it's radio frequency. It's radio frequency. Or you're gonna lose the Golden Gate Bridge again to fog. Well, it's RF, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I taped it down, so you actually can't see this yet. Hold on. So like currently it's not resetting because the logic's wrong. But if I hold the reset button down, you can see it's like toggling on and counting up. So what we're gonna try to do here is apply some modifications to this board in order to make the toggle logic function correctly. And tape the IC down just because it wasn't connecting properly. But you can also do the count up motion. Okay. The first order of business is that this last pin has to be extracted from this IC. Basically, I have to put in all of the IC pins except for the last one. Okay, so this last one is going to handle the, going to go into the rest, so I'm going to put everything except for the last one. because everything else should be the same. And then the last pin right here, I'm going to go ahead and solder a wire to it. And then I believe I'm going to connect it to, let me check my schematic here. The schematic says I'm going to connect 8 to 12, and then 12 to 13 together. So we can count, oh, TMKDK, I taped this IC down because I was plugging wires to it earlier, and that caused it to be really loose. Did you get the drone game from Epic? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I have it in my library. It's awesome, TMKDK. I'm gonna use it to learn how to fly FPV drones. Because right now, whenever I fly drones, I have to like look at the drone instead of like look through the camera in order to fly because I'm scared of crashing. Okay, so in terms of this, it's gonna be, if I flip it around, it's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm gonna try my soldering iron, and then I have to connect 12 and 13 together. Poisonous solder. Get my fan. Can you guys hear the fan throughout my mic? It's like a really noisy one. Oh. Make sure that this doesn't get in the way. So it's gonna be 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got to connect 12, 13 together. Just gonna make a solder bridge across them. Yeah. And then I gotta go ahead and cut a wire. So this wire is gonna go from this pin of the IC into the back of the circuit, I believe. I'm gonna feed it through this hole. And then it's gonna go into this area right here. So from 8 to 12 and 13. Cut that. Strip the other end. I just realized Petro Coral says I like the case too. Oh, thank you. I brought it to school today, to show some of my friends, and they hated the ergonomics, which I also agree. But they didn't like the case, mainly because the bottom's flat. Because I was gonna add some sort of like holster to grip it together, and also like you need the rounded corners for the screws so it doesn't screw into the PCB. But I think it's it's something to get used to. But it definitely could be better. I added like screw holes on the bottom just in case I wanted to screw on some ergonomic mount to it. And I think I'm gonna like CAD that up later. I'm gonna go pass out. Real, actual, not a fake. Good luck if you're fixing your PCB, don't die. Alright, thank you. That's goodbye. I'll see you later. Good night. Simple is good too. Yeah, I agree. Keep it simple, stupid, right? That's like it. That's like the whole engineering thing. Alright, so launch it from pin 8. Hopefully it doesn't connect. shouldn't. Okay. Can you guys see the, is the camera okay for you guys? I think it's just like a little bit too much light. KISS ASW. Keep it simple, stupid, and it still works. I've never heard of the ASW part, but that's interesting. Okay. Let me know if the camera angle is like too bad or something and I can fix it. Oh, that solder connection was not strong. Bodging is fun. There was something that makes it simple and break all the time. Ah, I see. You have to have some level of skill, I guess, to make it work. This solder connection is questionable. Okay. Oh, by the way, Chris, we can legally jaywalk next year as long as it's done safely. Like, if cars have to slow down for us, then we just restrict the traffic or acted with reckless disregard, etc., but still not jaywalking. Interesting. New laws? Some designs are only lucky they are not break, and who do you think have to fix them? You guys ever heard of the juice arrow? Okay. It's a freedom to walk act, I see. I remember reading something like, along the lines of, like, the road was originally meant for people, not cars, and cars just kind of took over. Only minorities were really getting charged with jaywalking, and it was found to be a pretextual issue, so they busted it. Nice. Good to hear. I think some of the designs from people who smoked 420 while they designed them. Marijuana. Where did my wire go? The heck? My wire just disappeared. Huh. Weird. I cut a piece of wire, it fell on the floor, and I can't find it. It's gone. I mean, I'll probably find it like tomorrow or something, but you know, not now. We have the Wanas. It's usually caught up in my shirt. Let's see. Not caught up in my shirt. Weird. Okay, I already have another piece of wire. Oh, I just dropped it. And it's gone. Uh-oh. Are you serious? The floor is like a black hole. Where the heck did it go? Oh, I found it. Oh, I found both pieces. I just wasn't looking hard enough. Planet tomorrow embedded in foot. Too true. Too true, Petrocoral. Too true. I found it, don't worry guys. All is not lost. So, 11. Okay. So theoretically, this should work now. Oh, it does. Guys. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. Guys, look. So, I'm not holding anything right now, but I'm pressing the button to count up. And it's counting up. It's not resetting. Oh, it's not resetting. Oh, that's an issue. 7, 8, 9. Oh, it is resetting. Wait, no, it's not. What the heck is it doing? I'm gonna set to auto count mode, see what it's doing. 9. Wait, what kind of count up sequence is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is it resetting there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now it's consistent. Before it wasn't consistent. It's better than before, but still not correct. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is that extra character? Maybe it's not changing directly on the clock signal. Nine, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. It's not changing on like when it's supposed to? Goes up to 11. Yeah, why is it going up to 11? Of all things. Let's see. Is there incorrect logic inside the O204? It's like it's recognizing it a little bit too late. It's a synchronous reset, right? So it'll reset. It goes to 10 and then resets, I think. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't reset here, or it takes some time to. Or maybe it's just because of the janky flip-flop. Because it does show this state. It's off by 1. The numbers are from, yeah, it's a BCD to 7-segment translator. And it goes to 5. Why does it go to 5? Oh goodness. 2, 4. I think it's a... It doesn't realize it soon enough. I don't think. Let's see. So output 2. 2 and output 4. It's getting there, but it's not resetting at 10, it's resetting at 9. In the janky version I built, it does reset at 9 though. So right now it's not error, so I can reset it just fine. So that's the other part of it. Where does it get reset? I don't use those BCD cheaps, I just use a parallel EEPROM, they're cheaper. I do have a scope. Going 1 over. And then sometimes it skips. Do I chalk that just back? Do I chalk that down to like bad wiring, and do I solder another board just to test that theory out? I'm tempted to, because this one has some bad chips or bad wiring in general. I'm tempted to, but like I'll have to do it tonight. Basically, do all the bodging again, just to get it back in shape. It's gonna be like another hour's stream. Guess I'm not sleeping tonight. Yeah, look at this. Like if I touch the IC chip, it goes from 0 to 1. Do I solder another board together? Alright, here we go again. To get all the parts and everything, and that was a whole process. I'm sure you got some sleep yesterday. Well, if we have sleep, it's not gonna be now. You have to know what signals have been sent up. I wired this to an external breadboard and it functioned correctly, so I'm pretty sure it's either just a bad bodging or just some wiring issue that needs to be corrected. Because it works from this breadboard. Like this breadboard, I wired it together. It works perfectly. Don't know why it doesn't work on that board. I'm pretty sure it's just a timing issue. But like because I have this bad IC that's like screwing it up, I can't be too sure. So I'm just gonna solder another one, but this time with like the correct connections and whatnot, and the correct fixes, just so I don't ruin the IC chips or any other connection. Look at all those chickens. Look at all this. Okay, I have to gather all the components again. Luckily there's no IC chips here, so don't have to deal with that. What can I grab from... I'm running out of 100k pots here. I'm gonna use a 10k pot this time, just to see if it's any better. If it's better than buying 10k pots, because they're much cheaper. I noticed that last time I'm not using the total range of the counter. Terminal blocks. And then 2 buttons. Green. I have red. We're gonna have to do a little bit of speed soldering here to get all this crap finished. .555 timer. Put up a timer. Okay. Unless I Kenshi, I am in the clean. Hell yeah, in the clear. Did Kenshi just end? Dang it. Could have rated him if I tried. Don't worry, Darcy, you'll get a taste of a Kenshi tomorrow. Three capacitors. I love R&D. Two slide switches. Okay, and then two 104 capacitors. How dare you threaten me with a good time? And they need 4 of these, I think. And then a 16. And he did not raid you after so many times you raided him. I see how it is, Kenshi. I never outlasted Kenshi. Kenshi always streams in so late into the night. Did he go full time? Resistors. Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to replace that with a 330 ohm resistor. You know him better than me? No, Kandarson knows him best. Anyone's Kandarson, we should know that. 2, 3. So, I don't know if it's like, it should have been, no, because like I put this together on a breadboard and it functioned correctly. So unless it's like some kind of timing mishap. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why the timing would be screwed up that way though. Not sure about that one. I'll have to take a rain check on it. Get the IC chips. After this project, all of these like IC chip names are gonna be burned into my skull for the rest of my life. 47. 47's flip-flop. Is it flip-flop? No, 47 is decoder. 74 is flip-flop. Oh, this is the flip-flop. Zero, zero, the NAND gate. New the LEDs. The green LED. Yeah, who designed this PCB to contain so many different components? I want to talk to the manager of whoever decided that it was a good idea. Am I missing anything else? No, I think that's it. Okay. Here are all the components you need to make one of these stupid things. Is that the component you invested money into? Yes. There's a lot of crap here. Oh, I need to find one more thing. I need to find the 9-volt battery T-block connector. Where the heck is it? Not here. Here, not here. Not in B. Not in A. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, I'm dumb. It was right in front of me. Okay. Now we're ready to put all this crap together. Or hopefully, what is the final time until I order this again. All 330 ohms. Alright, oh, I have to get a timer, huh? We're speedrunning this? How long does it take me to put a Blinky Learner 2 together? I'm gonna use this as kind of like a guide to see how long I should make it for. Where do I put this thing? On the ground? You guys see that? Don't know how visible that is once I start soldering, but... Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, those. Oh, Team KDK, I eventually got those components. I talked to one of their employees who, like, got them to me eventually. So that issue is resolved. It was a long time ago, but the issue got resolved. Alright. Yeah, this is way too thin for one of these resistors. I think it's going to take me an hour, which for the students it's going to take them way longer. Like, you have to be good at soldering in order to solder this kit together quickly. This is a real expectations versus reality moment here. Like, this isn't macro board. I can't speedrun this in 20 minutes and expect them to assemble it in like 20 minutes as well. The component and have been soldered before it'll approximate your time. I'm thinking what happens is that I will take my time and then double it, and that'll be what their approximate time would be. That's how like professors make exams too, right? They just like say, okay, I can solve this test in like what, 20 minutes or something. X3 minus 4. In 3 minutes and I still haven't finished the resistors. They ask all the time. Yeah, it's 2 hours for the workshop. Like, let them deal with their own devices, right? how quiet my room is without all the printers and stuff going on. Alright, thanks for coming, Kandarsa. See you later, bye-bye. I have outlasted Kandarsa. I'll be on for some more time soldering this together. Hopefully without janky connections, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay. First line of resistors is completed. And I've got 7 more resistors to go. The resistors are honestly probably the worst part because I have to like adjust every single one of them. With a new PCB, this should not be an issue. I've got another set of resistors to go. loop the audio, the video. It's gonna change music. There you go. Is the lecture after school or in school time? The lecture for what? The soldering workshop? Soldering workshops are usually done after school or like during around a 4 p.m. Well, in college there's no really like quote unquote after school. It's just at a specified time. For the soldering. Yeah, it's gonna be on a Friday. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff here. Friday at 5 p.m. Come on. It's not latching. I'll just cut it off. Screw it. You have to pay for the room you're using. No, we don't. The AMS next, right? So do you know, I had to get out a specific time. Yeah, you can just stay in there until like 8. I did see flat Earth channel in the science category. Interesting. Are they actually talking about flat Earth? So I'm getting messages. Where's the diode? It was a 25/7 channel. Did not look at the channel because that might trigger me. That's funny. Speed soldering. Woo. Team. Back. Okay, and then 8. How do I flip this over? Still running the channel has 5 viewers. That's like 3 more than me. Okay, if I'm right, I should be able to solder all these connections together at once. I'll fix that later. These need to be pushed down more. this one's not good. Ow. Hot. Hi, Jalopy Jones. Does it blink? Kind of. Let me show you. So, I have a bodged version here. I corrected some of the circuitry. And, take a look. Kind of. Now the problem is, it counts past 9 and into quote-unquote 10. The problem is, I don't want it to count to 10. As soon as it gets to 9, it should reset on the next cycle. Problem is, it's not doing that. Because it's almost there. But I think the problem is because I messed with the circuit a little bit too much. And so I'm resoldering it again, just to make sure. It counts to 10, but it should reset at 10, not count to 10. So there's something wrong with the clock logic. It does not say A. The decoder does not get that far. minor issue here. There's nothing to save. Then redo it. Oh crap. Wait, the reset pin on the 74LS74 should be an asynchronous reset, right? An asynchronous reset, why isn't it resetting as soon as it hits 10? Why is it on the next cycle over? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Right? Because if it's an asynchronous reset, as soon as it gets a high signal, you know it makes sense. Okay, okay, hear me out. It's an asynchronous reset, which means it should, regardless of what the clock signal is, if the voltage on the reset pin of the flip-flop is triggered, then it'll just reset it automatically. Regardless of clock signal. Right? Ow. Oh, I got stabbed by a IC. Donmon, may I ask you a question about streaming? Sure. I'm pretty sure if it's an asynchronous reset, I'm gonna try that out next. I'm gonna force a reset on it. See what happens. Yeah, but like the next clock cycle would send a 1 signal to it, which would send, because it's not a synchronous reset. It's an asynchronous. It sends a 1 signal too. That doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So when it sees the when it sees the reset signal, right? When it sees 10, what happens is it goes through the NAND gates to activate the reset signal, which goes into the reset pin of the flip-flop. As soon as the reset pin is triggered, it goes to 0, whatever happens. It shouldn't go to 10 because that isn't saved at all. It's not aligned with the clock. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't happen after the cycle. It's an asynchronous reset. Like Michael. The reset on a flip-flop, the asynchronous reset just resets regardless of clock cycle, right? It should happen so fast you will not see it. Yeah. Well, the clock cycle isn't fast. The clock cycle is like 1 hertz. When I'm actuating. Why isn't this going in? Is it already in? Jeez. Alright, fair enough. I want to play games on PC and want to stream on a Twitch via tablet. I want to relieve my old PC with this. You know how whether this will work. You want to stream via tablet, but also stream on PC at the same time? And yes, I'm still up, unfortunately. I got caught up in making this thing work, trying to make this thing work. Really gate time delay that you see. No, my point being though, like it's an asynchronous reset. It doesn't care about the clock signal. It just resets. I want to stream on tablet. Would I play on the PC? Oh, you're gonna need some kind of screen sharing service. I don't know if like OBS exists on tablet, but I do know you can go live on Twitch from the tablet. You just need to link it to your computer, I guess, with some sort of screen sharing, which service, whichever that might be. I've never done this before, but I know it exists. It shouldn't be gate time delay. It's asynchronous. OBS for mobile? Yeah, just do that. Wait, Pyromike, didn't you use OBS for mobile? One time? Almost there. LEDs are in. Go in. That's almost an hour. Solder all the caps together. Alright, almost done. 2 switches, 1 terminal block, then it's GG. Oh, and then it's bodging. Bodging time after that. Okay, the switches are tricky. Good enough. How many printers you got set up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 1 outside, 2 outside, and then 2 in the back. I have 15 printers set up. I have 15 printers, 2 CNC mills, 2 resin printers. What else? Bunch of other things. A fair amount of printers. Okay, I think I'm done. 51 minutes. 51 minutes for a PCB. Oh god. turn that printer off. Okay, so then I have to go ahead and connect the pieces together now. Oh, it launched itself. I don't. Oh, I don't have the brain power to figure out where it went. Do you stream the printer's printing? No. I do not. Not often. I remember I used to do that, and then I was like, this is like pretty boring content. In terms of what I do otherwise. So it's this one. And 3. Okay, I gotta go ahead. Another piece of wire. Will I stream for long enough for Belm to wake up and realize that he missed the stream? Will Belm even notice that I said this in the first place? I'll find out. Okay, I have to make sure I did this right. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I did do it right. 12 and 13 together. reset gets moved from here. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. Will it work? Plugging in the battery. On. Okay, it was at a default state of 3 for some reason. Turn the clock up. Okay, did not work. Why? The ICs are in the right direction. In manual mode. Oh. I think it auto mode's not working. Nothing's getting hot. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Oh, it's restarting properly. Guys, developments. Okay, this board goes from 0. You can see this. 1. Oh, it skipped a few numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why it's skipping numbers that badly. 9, but after 9, it goes back to 0. So this one does work, but the clock is not working now. The heck, why? Automatic mode is not working. You heard of debounce on buttons. Caps are connected to the buttons. Oh, caps are connected. Shoot. Team KDK, you're right. I need to attach a capacitor to the button. I need to bounce the button. My headphones are running out of battery. This is not good. It's going so fast you thought 0 was 10 when it was in fact 0. I think this is right, so I'm going to go ahead and order it. I'm going to end the stream now because, actually, my headphones are running out of battery, but I have no way to charge them. Unless I do the stream no audio. Okay, I'm going to try to figure out what's happening with the clock. What's going on with the clock? Oh, wait, the heck? Oh no. Is the fact that I soldered on 10K instead of 100K? I think it is. 10K. I was like, what if I change this variable real quick? I think it's the pot. Shouldn't be though. It should be 100k instead of 10k. Yeah, beep boop headset dead. I need to like desolder this real quick. Okay, I think it's because of the potentiometer value, but that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, unless it's in the other direction, it has to be a greater resistance instead of the smaller one. Oh, that's fine. That's why. That's why. That's why. Okay. It's all coming together now. Yeah, so it needs to be greater resistance. Come on. Okay, completely broke the potentiometer. That's a development. Where's the solder wick? True. What am I thinking? It's too late. Where's the solder wick? Guys, it's too late into the night. I can't do this anymore. Oh, my beep boop. My beep boop headphones. Headphones are beeping booping. No, it really doesn't like me. I think they're dying. Guys, oh no. You guys can hear it too? No? Ah, this is on my end. Yeah, it's beeping and booping. Doesn't like existing right now. Okay, got one out. Almost got the second one. Oh no, I burnt the LED. Careful. Burnt the resistor. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna twist this around. At an angle. Oh, I got it. One. Cause mine does it every day. It'll buff out. Yeah. Looks like I can't. Okay, I think I can put another potentiometer now. Hopefully this time it works properly. I know, the headphones. Headphones are telling me it's time to end the stream. It's really time to end the stream, apparently. Uh-oh, the pad's burnt off. That's not good. Okay, see if that worked. Okay, it did not work, which means it's not the potentiometer. There's something else wrong with the circuit that I'm going to deal with later. I'm also going to debounce the... I'm going to debounce the button too. Okay, I think that's it for stream. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to log off now. This has been like one of the longest streams I've ever done. Alright, I wonder if there's anyone online for me to raid right now. Yeah, I gotta debounce the button. I know, me. I gotta debounce the button. Let's go see some ducks, but without further ado, I'm really tired. I'm glad the reset actually works. I'm not just crazy about this, but thank you so much for watching today, guys. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you later. Good night. Have a great night. Bye-bye.